again, and I missed to see the enemy artillery, and they just took out my howitzers, and it got really tricky from that part, but I survived the attack. So I'm back, and I was talking about the phase of the game where you have to, the new stuff comes out and everything. So I have joined Warpath at this right phase of game, and they're different. Like, you can be joining any other strategy game, map strategy game that could be 3 to 4 years old, and the old players have it all maxed by now, and then the new players are starting the game. The developers have this dilemma that they have to increase their revenue, and in order to do so, they have to make the old players spend. So that this is where they keep launching new stuff too much too soon to increase the revenue, year on year increase. And this is where it gets very uh like like it's players, like free to play players are really at a disadvantage to be playing starting to play a map strategy game at this phase of the game, because this is where it gets very long and hard to keep up or catch up with all the rest of the older players, and then they have to like continuously spend, and even then it's very hard to catch. Like, even as a mini like little spender, you can't catch up. It would take years for you to get the stuff that the old guys have, and by the time you'll reach to that level, there'll always be new stuff. So it's a forever race to keep you like in the game and keep making you spend. So from developers point of view, this might be the right strategy to make players spend, and this is what they have to do to maintain the game and to keep it financially viable. But having said that, they have to balance out the things. In my humble opinion, you have to like really think this through, because this can make new players quit. Like, if I am joining Warpath after a year from now, and there is too much stuff, like too much technology, too many units, too many, like everything to upgrade, and I will figure it out like this is gonna take me 5 to 6 years, and I don't have that much time to spend in a game. 5 to 6 years is a long period, guys. So even though strategy games are long, developers of every map strategy game have to keep this in mind, that time is the most precious thing, and just to make people spend more, you might be able to like make players quit more in the end, because they will think that this is not worth their time to be investing that many years into a game to get all the stuff they want. So this is where it has to be balanced out. Like, bring out new stuff, make old players pay, and retain the players and all that, keep the game interesting, but you have to do it in a moderation. Like, you have to find the right balance. So you have to be like, as a developer, you have to have this thing that you just don't have to meet your financial goals and targets, but keep them reasonable, that you don't lose your player base as well. Even though free players might, or little spenders might not be making a huge profit gain for you people in the developers or financial teams of the game, but if you keep losing the players, the game will ultimately get unpopular, because the word of the mouth among the player community would be that it's very hard to catch up. It's pay to win game, and I am not gonna keep playing this game. So this is something every game developers have to avoid, because many games just hit stagnation at a certain level, because developers were trying to launch new stuff too much too soon, too fast, that the players couldn't keep up. So this is something I really wanted to make the video about. Sorry I was interrupted by the attacks multiple times, and just to record this video I just lost a lot more HP than I should have, because I lost my units and I wasn't paying attention to the enemy units that were coming along to my base. So do like the video, guys, because I literally like lost my base over this video. So do like it, do share it, and do comment below what are your opinions. How can this be mitigated, like this phase of the game when you are 3 to 4 years old in a game? What should they do that they can increase their revenue but not lose their player base as well, and keep the players happy? And this is for all map strategy games. It it's almost the same pattern in every game that's like 3 to 4 to 5 years old. Then they have this phase where they have to bring new stuff to retain the old players and keep it interesting for them and to make them spend. And then there are new players, they're just starting up, but it would be a lot harder for them to like catch up because there would be too much stuff. And when it gets over a certain period of time, like it's too lengthy, the game becomes too complicated or too much new stuff, then the new players find it like very unattractive to like invest so many years in the game. So this was the video all about. Please do like the video, guys, and share the videos, and do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.